Okay, my presentation today is going to be over proper eyewear care. So where do we start? How is it proper to take care of your eyewear? Well, starting off, taking off and on your glasses, you want to use both hands versus one hand. The reason being, when you do one hand, you're actually going to uh, you're going to misalign the alignment of the earpieces, and you're going to make the frame loose. So it's best to use both hands. And you want to wear them properly on the bridge of your nose and the top of the ear strictly only. A lot of times I see sunglass frames being worn on the top of the head. This is definitely a don't because one, it'll stretch the frame out and actually cause the frame to fall off, which could cause more damage to the lenses. So moving on, how to clean lenses. First of all, what you want to buy is a microfiber cleaning cloth and a lens glass cleaner. And these can be found at a eye care center or a supermarket for a couple of dollars. So what we have here is a microfiber cleaning cloth and your eyeglass spray cleaner. So what you want to do is just spray a small amount on each side of each lens. And you want to use your cloth and clean the lens left to right until it is dry. Such as that. And if you don't want to carry around a spray bottle and a cloth, we actually have an alternative, pre-moistened towelettes. Really on the go, just remove the packaging, use the towelette to clean each lens, and you're done. You can dispose of it. So moving on, when you're not using your frames, what should you do? Well, what I would recommend is definitely keeping them in your case. I would suggest a case that actually opens and closes, such as this. You want to close the ear pieces inward, place the frame with the lenses facing up, have it closed at all times when you're not using it. I prefer this kind of case because it's actually a little bit more impact resistant. It can take a little bit more pressure. The case is your best investment for your eyewear. Also, what you need to do is keep your eyeglasses off the ground to prevent anyone stepping on them. Also, when leaving them in the car, make sure to not leave them on the dashboard, especially in excessive heat. Especially with a plastic frame, this will cause melting, which will deform the frame. Also, if you keep your frames near the restroom sink, make sure that they're away from exposure to chemicals such as your perfumes, your fragrances, your hairsprays, your aftershaves. When chemicals stay on the lens and frame, it actually erodes the film and coating of the eyewear. So during the length of the frame life, it's usual for adjustments to take place that need to be done. What I would recommend is actually taking your eyewear to a professional eye care center. The reason being, buying a eyeglass repair kit is actually a poor quality choice. If you take it to an eye care center, they're professionals that have done this before. They know what they're doing. They have the tools and the resources to take care of you and your eyewear. So lastly, some common misperceptions of lenses I've heard is that lenses are scratch proof, meaning that they should resist all scratches, all kinds. This is very untrue. Lenses are scratch resistant only, which means they're scratch resistant up to a certain hardness, for example, fingernails. When the lenses rub against pavement or any other sharp object, they are very vulnerable. And make sure when you use your spray to clean your lenses, make sure it's a eyeglass lens cleaner only, not glass cleaner such as Windex. The reason I say this because the chemical ammonia is in the Windex, which will erode the film of the lens and the frame. And there's really no simple solution to a scratched lens. You can't buff it out, you can't rub it out. Once a lens becomes scratched to where it distorts or blurs the vision, you actually need it to be replaced. So in conclusion, these do's and don'ts of proper eyewear care, I feel they will extend your life of lenses and frames until the next purchase of your eyewear.